Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Cosplay Tea Time, a fun community of cosplayers bringing you some nifty, thrifty, creative podcasts to listen to, whether it's talking about animes, fandoms, whether it's talking about holidays, colors. We have some new and exciting projects coming up, one of them being our cookbook, as well as diving into specific conventions. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that good stuff. So, today we're going to be discussing a holiday known as Easter, as well as the spring season, because now we're in the spring solstice. So, hooray for warmer weather, boo for allergies. Alrighty. But today we're going to go ahead and get started by our lovely guest and tea sippers introducing themselves, starting with...
This is new. I'm never first when there's another person here. Hello, I am the Huntsman, aka I cannot see. I am the Knight. I'm Springy, as always. I had to be here. It's all about me. Insert horrible joke right there. You can find me on all the all my things are on all the episodes. And also Demon Interviews. I didn't say it last time. I am so mad about myself I didn't say it last time. But yes, go follow Demon Interviews on all the things. It's all just that. And now I can actually go back to seeing again. I will not go a second podcast without seeing. And yeah, on the YouTubes, TikToks, and the other things, you can find me. Yeah.
Hi, my name is BelladonnaRoseCosplays, and you can call me Belle or you can call me Rose, I really don't mind. But today I'm cosplaying Jinx. She's new in my closet, and I cosplayed Jinx yesterday because the day before we had this recorded for you guys. I went to a con called SwampCon, and I went the first day, and I cosplayed Jinx, and it was an awesome experience. So, yeah. But you can find me on Instagram, and if you find my link tree too, definitely you can see the list of all of my social media pages, along with a couple things that I have for a friend. So yeah, good, fun, loving stuff. I'm still in dreamy mode from yesterday, so because it was such a good experience I had finally going to conventions again. So
the convention's opening back
also,
up.
I'm surrounded by rabbits.
I know. You got many, many bunny friends. I got one joining me for tea as well. Alrighty, well, thank you both for joining me today. My name is Jen. I'm the founder of Cosplay Tea Time, as well as today's host. I'm dressed in a fantasy rabbit. I know it's kind of hard to see, but these ears have a mind of their own. Her name is Esmeralda Aspen. So be sure to check out TikToks and Instagram for photos and her stories, which is Jen.Cosplays45 on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So, huzzah! We are done with the intros. We're going to do a few icebreaker questions, kind of warm up the room in a sense, with the first one being, how do you find motivation to cosplay?
I don't.
Easy answer.
I have no motivation as of right now, but I am okay. Biggest motivation for when I actually do have the time to do it, when I actually have time to actually get into something, is I find audios on the TikTokies, and then I do them as soon as I can. Or my only actual motivation recently has been doing these podcasts because I have no other time, but I am on spring break. Woo! So hopefully I can do something along those lines. Yeah. That's my motivation. None.
So the motivation I find in cosplaying characters is um just the connection and how well I feel like I can play the character.
Mm.
But it's mostly a connection. Whenever Arcane came out, I started having a connection to Jinx just because I feel where her pain is, and I have pain of my own. I'm still healing from, and you see in the show she really takes a and you see a way that she's dealing with trying to heal from her pain and protecting her younger self from things happening in her present later on in the show. And she's no longer a kid. She's probably gonna turn 18 soon, and yeah. So that's kind of an example, but um, and with cosplay too, and the motivation, it's also about you know understanding how you can maintain that cosplay, and it kind of makes you think, oh, I can own this cosplay, or oh, I don't think I can own this cosplay because it's so much maintenance.
Mm.
um I'm proud, but I also have mistakes. You see the flyaways, yes, but yeah, but I was like, I'm gonna cosplay a very long haired character this time. Yeah, okay. Jen, can you please just take the wheels now?
My turn. Let's see. Motivation to cosplay. So I find it easy to have just like baby steps, just small steps. Check in with yourself. Like before I cosplay, like finding audios. I listen to Spotify as well. If there's any new music that's been released, I'm like, this kind of sounds like this character or that character. And then I'll save the audios. I'll bump them up to the top, so they're there. I'll do my transitions, and then I'll set out like my cosplay pieces for the next day or two, and then just like getting ready. Again, taking it small. If I'm really like in a mood where it's like, oh, I don't want to cosplay, like I don't feel the motivation, but I have the time and I should do it, then it's like, okay, like I'll start with the first step of just putting on my makeup. And then afterwards, it's like, okay, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do I feel? And if it's like, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling a 7, okay, we'll put on the outfit, put on the wig, go downstairs, and then do the videos and photos and stuff. So it's just taking it small, taking it gradual, checking in with yourself, making sure you're drinking water, drink some tea, of course, or eat some snacks or something. So don't be afraid to take breaks in cosplay. It's always fun to walk around, dressed as a fantasy bunny, and your family members are looking at you like, what is going on? It's always like, yeah, it's good stuff. So, speaking of good stuff, we have another question. What is one future cosplay? And only one. I know we all have a list of 50 characters we want to do, but what is one future cosplay I hope to achieve here soon?
Okay, so I've already talked about the one multiple times. So I'm going to talk about another one that I have in the works. AKA, I just need to give this man a lot of money to make it for me. I am planning on doing the new like at least the armor. I don't know about the actual clothing version because, that's a whole layer of difficulty in itself. For the new armor for Jean Arc in the newest volume, I'm planning on doing that. I have a guy to do it. We already talked about it. I just need to hand him heaping loads of money. I just need to hand this man some money, and he'll happily do it for me. But yeah, and he's gonna be doing the armor and stuff. I'm planning on getting a broken version of this done by the same person who made this. Or maybe like a version of like the shield sheath as well. You know what I mean? Like the thicker sword that he's been using more recently, because when your sword is like this long,
Oh no,
it's not
all
as
jagged.
effective.
Yeah.
And uneven to the moon and back. But yeah, that's my current plan, other than the one I've talked about multiple times. But yeah, that's my current only other cosplay I have in the works.
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, so I guess the cosplays that I'm looking forward to doing are the cosplays that have been on my mind for like a while, and they're the cosplays I need to replace. Ruby British from Ruby, she's been on the list for a very long time. Both shoes and the outfit. So I think I'm just gonna buy the shoes and the outfit. Just because if you guys remember my Ruby Rose cosplay, yeah, that one. But that one was a closet cosplay, and so she broken down and she needed to go on break quick. So
It doesn't matter if you buy cosplays, you closet cosplay, you're still cosplaying, and it's totally valid to do either one of those. So I had a discussion with a friend the other day about buying cosplays and stuff, and I was like, you can buy cosplays. It's totally fine. We're doing a podcast recording all about that, so jokes on you. Nah, it's all good. Let's see, future cos plan. Hopefully, I'm gonna cos test it here soon and just do like a few audios, because I don't know if a lot of folks know about this series called Rainbow High. No. It's about these girls that go to like the school Rainbow High, and they like deal with different like fashion designer type stuff. Like you can do sewing, music, you could do like graphic design, costume design. One of the girls designs like shoes and stuff. So it's one of my favorite shows. It's on Netflix, hashtag not sponsored. So yeah, and it's also on YouTube as well. But one of the girls, Poppy is her name, she represents the color orange, which is not a color that I have a whole lot of and have started buying quite a bit recently. But she does like the music program. She always has like a pair of headphones on and monarch butterflies all around her and stuff. And she's like the coolest out of like all the other girls. I'll probably do the other girls and maybe like the big three and stuff. You have to watch the show. It's so good. And it's really easy to watch, like the episodes and stuff. So yes, I'm hoping within next month or so I can debut her, kind of get a reception, because not a lot of people know about Rainbow High. But it's such a good show. It's one of my favorites. So exciting! Alrighty, we're gonna go and break away from the ice, and we're going to go into a quick little commercial break. So, this is your first time joining us for Cosplay Tea Time. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Again, we're just cosplayers who take a moment out of our day, from the filming, the creating, all that fun jazz. Springy, you're giving me that Kermit vibe. Do it. Subscribe. Do it. Hit that like now. And then again, folks take a moment out of their day to watch, to listen, comment your responses down below. All good things. So we've been going strong for about a year. And if you're a cosplayer out there and you're watching and you want to join our little cosplay community, be like Springy, do it. Make sure to message us on our Instagram. We have a link tree somewhere in the description, I believe, if not on our YouTube banner. Just message us on Instagram, say, hey, I want to join. We'll get you the Discord link and we'll get you into our little cosplay community and family, of course. So I just want to say thank you everyone who's been watching, supporting us, sharing our videos and whatnot. Thank you to guest and tea sippers that tolerate my shenanigans and want to keep doing this. It means a lot to me. It means the world. So can't wait to see what else is in store. Goodness, Lord only knows. So alright, and with that, we're going to get into today's theme, which is holiday, which is Easter/spring. So we're going to be talking about some fun Easter memories, what the season spring means to us, lots and lots of good stuff. And I believe, well, that is not the first question. I am wrong. It's been a while. So let's see. This first question is, what words do you associate with spring?
Myself.
Really?
With the concept of spring, mainly I think about flowers, stuff like that, bunnies, things along those lines. But the first thing I think of when I think about the word spring, I think of not of this version of Springtrap, because this version today is a tie-dye version, but Springtrap, you know, because my other Springtraps are in the garage right now, and I did not feel like pulling them out, and he was just sitting right there. But yes, concept of spring, flowers and bunnies. The word spring, this guy.
I like it.
Spring. Spring. I think Mousy has a little jingle on spring.
Oh, does he?
Mousy, you awake? He's like right over there. Mousy, you awake? He's not awake. I can't get the song from him. Whenever I think of spring, I think of Mousy's little song he has for spring. Cute little jingle. Same thing like when he cooks his dinners and stuff. He always has those little jingles, and they're all different, but they're so cute.
Mousy
I think he
plays.
put one in the cosplay tea time chat about like making some cheese dinner or something.
It's what we need, just a channel so that way Mousy can just post his little ditties and conversations and stuff. Maybe, if Mousy's interested in that.
Mousy channel, he'd love that.
Mousy things. We love our Mousy. So, let's see. Words associated with spring. I think of renewal, growth. I think of we're coming out of winter, which is not my favorite season. It's just too cold for me, especially here in the Northeast. It's way too cold. So it's getting a bit warmer. Like I said before, the allergies and the pollen is not the best. But, it's just this time where it's like, folks are out more. You get to go and enjoy. Stuff starts opening a bit back up. So it's just refreshing to see. Maybe that's another good word. Hit 'em all, hit 'em all. Alright, let's see. Next question is, what is your favorite part about spring?
What is my favorite thing about myself? I'm sorry, I'll stop. That was my final joke about favorite thing about spring. Right now, because Friday was a mess from work, I am just happy to have a week off. That's my favorite thing about spring. I don't have to go into work for at least a week, because Friday was it was hard. It was a hard day, but yeah, the spring break where I don't have to watch children. That is what I am the most excited and happy about spring. That is my favorite thing. And I don't have classes during this week either, so I don't have anything to do. So haha. Jen then plans me 18 things to do.
Springy's like, I'm gonna take a break off of Discord as well. Jen, don't text me. Like
I'll take that rain check for every single thing that's gonna bother me this week.
Exactly. No,
Let me have my piece. Can I speak, Springy? Are you done?
Yeah, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I thought he was gonna say something else with that sigh, like, oh, like just something like that. I have no idea
just
what he would say. Let it down. Da-da-da-da. Little song. which I don't own the rights for.
Mm.
Okay, back on topic. I guess my favorite thing about spring is just the amount of time that I get to just, rest and do things for me, which did not happen at all this time around since I was like, you know what, I really want to go to this convention. So I whipped up this character in time and was crunching the whole time for it. So I was excited. But yeah. Next week's gonna be a little bit more chill.
New solstice means new cosplays. That's what that means. So there you go. Let's see. Favorite part about spring? I just thought of my least favorite part about spring, but I'm trying to think. I guess like going to like certain stores and getting like mulch and flowers to plant. We have a Easter tradition where we like kind of spruce up our front yard a bit, even though I have to get rid of one of the bushes and all that fun jazz. But yeah, just like going to like the home goods store and just like going in there and smelling all the mulch and the flowers and the dirt and being like, oh yeah, it's springtime. That's one of my favorite things about spring is yard work, gardening, fun stuff. But the one thing that I do not like is pulling the weeds and lawn mowing. Like those two things is just like it's too much of a hassle. But we're here to talk about good stuff. Oh no, I think I answered the next question a bit too soon, but maybe I'll think of something while everybody else is talking, which is, what is your favorite Easter tradition or spring tradition?
Favorite Easter or spring tradition? Well, one of my favorite things is always, more recently, because I am older, we haven't been doing like a massive Easter egg hunt. We've just been me and my mom just take turns hiding like one or two eggs, and we're like, find them, go, and like, and it's fun. We just keep hiding the same like 2 or 3 plastic Easter eggs, and yeah, it's just really fun. Um, yeah, that's one of my favorite things. Candy, the sweet tart jelly beans. Oh, those are my kryptonite, I swear. Anytime I say that, like one of my favorite candies, and it's not a sour gummy, that is the sweet tart jelly beans. I'm probably answering another question that's gonna be coming up later, but those are my favorite Easter candy as well. Oh, okay, Bella, you may.
Yeah.
It is your turn. Save me.
We speak Springy. I have no heart to say the words on here, so I called him by his name. But I guess my favorite tradition, even though we didn't do it this time, would be just like going to like church or something, because I feel like going to church on Easter is always like special. You know, it Easter really celebrates like the coming of Christ, which is really cool. Or I'm losing my memory, so I might have gotten that wrong or right. Please correct me at some point. But Easter is in general a holy day, and holy days to me, they're kind of like really cool. I don't really talk about the whole Christianity thing a whole lot, but I'm Armenian, and whenever I go to church on like Easter's and stuff, it's always really cool because my church always has like really cool activities for the kids, and you get to watch the kids just like have fun after the service, either finding the Easter eggs in an Easter hunt, or just something cool like that. And it's always fun seeing kids get excited, and it's like, so I'm not a kid anymore, but I enjoy it when the kids get excited and they enjoy like wherever they are. It's so cute.
You get to experience it through their eyes, that energetic excitement. Probably hopped up on a little bit of sugar as well. But, yeah.
Hop, hoppity hop.
Hoppy hop. Yes, so, let's see. So, yes, so Easter does celebrate the death and resurrection of Christ and how he rose again on the third day, which is Easter Sunday, shortly after, Passover and whatnot. So, we used to go to church quite a bit. If anything, I'll probably listen to like an online sermon or something that day, just to like listen to, and it is just, again, refreshing. This is going to be my word of the podcast this time around, but it is good to hear that. So to hear the word. Let's see. Next up we have, and I think Spring, you already answered this, but you can choose multiple. What is your favorite Easter candy?
Excuse me. But my favorite candy that's made for Easter are the sweetheart jelly beans. What? What's so hard for me to say that? What's going on with my brain? Sweetheart jelly beans or marshmallow eggs. Those are really good as well.
I can't remember what my favorite Easter candy is just because I haven't eaten it in so long. I don't know, maybe I ate M&Ms on like Easter one time and something. My brain might be making something up. But I can tell you that my favorite dessert is halva. It's an Armenian thing. Usually if you find like halva, they have like the original and then they have like the chocolate version. I'm not sure if they have more. I have to ask my dad, but I remember one time he brought home halva and I tried. I'm like, oh, I like it. Like it's like a cool Armenian dessert. If I definitely find it, I'll send it to like Jen or something, and maybe I could like find. Oh, maybe I could find the halva recipe so we could put it in the cosplay cookbook. Like I have the bean vegan brownies recipe. I should probably send over. That's my sister's favorite that we made together. Yeah.
You start getting recipes and so much good stuff. Every year, my stepdad, he really enjoyed those Cadbury cream eggs, which I have one right here. Again, not sponsored, but we have one of these, and he would get like the bag and like fill up his little candy dish next to the sofa and stuff. So, of course, I don't get a whole bag because I can't eat a whole bag by myself, but they sell them in singles, so I get one every single year for the past 11 years, and I eat one in memory of him. I also like the Reese cup like eggs, like the chocolate and peanut butter. You can't go wrong. I know it's like a different shape. It's still like the same candy, but something about it is so delicious. And lastly, I also like this thing called Peeps, which I think Springy knows what's about to come. Again, not sponsored by this brand, but we have our Peep God, kind of, sort of. At least this year's version. This year's version of the Peep God. Yes. Oh, hell. The Peep God. Maybe next year we'll finally get a big one, and it'll be
crochet
epic.
The big one.
Oh boy.
We'll crochet the big one.
The cosplay tea times big one next to certain anime shopping on.
Mousy is just sitting next to the big Peep, and he's just like, well,
how's it going?
This is it. This is it.
It's a beautiful life.
We have somebody who I'm gonna fight with now. This is it.
Oh my gosh. Springy already answered he would keep nice and warm during a rainy spring afternoon. Bella, what are your plans for that afternoon?
Probably hide from the lightning.
Oh yeah. I'm right there with you.
like lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever if there's like flashing lights like lightning, I get very confused on where I am, and then like I'm not really like a happy camper at all. It's it's like it's a no for me.
Well, if it's definitely thunder and lightning, I am hiding somewhere with all the curtains drawn, just praying that it's be over here soon. But if it's like a nice, gentle, spring rain, it's kind of cloudy. Of course, I make myself a cup of tea. I'll sit at my my PC upstairs, and I'll either write or I'll work on cosplay tea time. Of course, always working. But if not, I would just love an afternoon to just sit and write my fantasy novel that I want to do. So it'd just be very nice, or play some Stardew Valley or some sort of nice quiet video game. So a lot of good ways to spend a rainy afternoon. Excuse me. I have a couple more questions, which this next one is always a joy to ask. Which character do you cosplay? So it doesn't have to be the one that you're currently wearing, but any other character that you've cosplayed as would enjoy the spring season the most.
So out of all the characters I not commission. Oh my god, sorry, somebody just messaged me about a commission that they're doing for me, and my phone lit up. Cosplay that I do. Who would like spring the most? I'm tempted to say Springtrap, but I don't think he likes the rain that comes with it. He gets very annoyed with the rain and the lightning and all that fun, all that not so fun stuff for half robot man, whose suit then just like tightens and when he moves too fast or when it gets wet. So yeah, he lives in an abandoned building. Not a lot of good insulation there for rain. So not him. Who would like spring the most? That's kind of hard. I mean, I could also say Jean, because Bunny. But I feel like he has like some trauma with the seasons, so I don't think he really likes any of them right now. He has some Ruby, where all your favorite characters now have trauma. Have fun. That's Ruby in a nutshell. And anyone who's seen it knows that's true. Looking around, who would like it the most? Not Venom, because of the loud noises. I'll just say Spider-Man, because it would make fighting Venom easier. Without the loud noises. Yeah, Spider-Man. There. Done. I picked one. You can't make me change.
You'll never be able to change Springy's mind. Whoa!
Until next year.
Oh gosh.
When he changes it himself. Go, Springy, go. Go, Springy, go, go, go. I think the character that I would enjoy spring a lot would either be Deku or Uraraka from My Hero Academia. I don't know. To me, they just... I said the ship, caught myself, haha. But, just like... but I don't know why, but Deku and Achako, they both support vibes to me that they would like spring. They just do.
Yeah, they go.
I don't have an Achako cosplay. I only have Deku, but to me those would be like the two characters that I think would love spring entirely.
They would go see the cherry blossom trees and have a little picnic under them. It's still wholesome, especially after what happened last season. We're going to get into My Hero in a different podcast recording, but yeah, I think it'd be so cute. And then on a little date getting all blushy. So I'm actually going to mention another ship from Ruby, of course. I think Nora would like spring. You know, she doesn't have to go to the gym every day. She can go run outside, train outside. And then when she's done, she meets up with Ren with all the sakura petals. You know, if that kind of tree grows in Ruby. I know there's like a lot of like red leaf trees and stuff, but I think Ren would also enjoy spring because of like the lotus flower and whatnot. That's his emblem. So they would go get ice cream or something. Something sweet, I'm sure. Maybe crepes. I feel like they would both like crepes. So yeah, I think Nora would enjoy spring. So exciting. Alrighty, we got one more question for the day, evening, afternoon, midnight. Who knows what time it is at this point? Which actually comes from Springy last year during last year's podcast recording, which is, what is your favorite fictional rabbit character?
Oh, well. I'm trying to see if I like any other ones.
Oh.
There's the one we can't talk about right now, who I've been really enjoying because of cuteness. But since I can't bring him up, I will go with my boy, my Springy boy, Springtrap himself. He always comes back. I know for a fact that was probably my answer last year, and probably will be my answer next year too. Even though next year I'll be able to bring up my other favorite bunny boy. But yeah.
Bella.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny? Oh, yeah.
But so actually no, it's between Bugs Bunny and Lola Bunny. Like the
Yeah.
The bunny couple she brought up. Haha. I'm sorry, they're like the only ones I can remember.
No, it's a good one.
Bugs Bunny is the top tier original.
Top tier original. Love it. Yeah, it's a good one to bring up. I can't remember my answer from last year. I was supposed to watch so I could say somebody different. But yes, the new character in a certain series that'll probably be mentioned next year and hopefully have a plushie. Hint, wink, wink. For. I can't remember who I said, but I'm gonna go with the White Rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. You know, he's always has like his little clock thing, and he's always like, you know, I'm gonna be late and all this stuff, and like frantic. And I feel like that's just kind of me right now in life. I'm the one running around, just like I have this and that and that and this, and I gotta be 20 different places at once. Welcome to my world. So yeah, I definitely like the White Rabbit. I think he's a classic one. And with that, we're done with the Easter recording. So before we conclude, I always like to turn over to the guests in the tea sipper, see if they have any questions, comments about cosplay tea time, or about the theme that they want to ask one another, or even viewers out there. So, Springy?
Who is your least favorite bunny character?
Well, I thought of something, but it's kind of dark, and I'm like, any of the rabbits from the Watership Down. Not sure if y'all have read the book or seen the movie, but yeah.
No, I have not, but you saying it might be dark makes me very curious now. I'm very sad because I can imagine it.
If you watch it, have tissues nearby.
God.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I don't know.
Springy, do you have an answer? Oh, you do.
A least favorite bunny character. I think this is technically cheating, but Springtrap's design in FNAF 6, that's like my least favorite design of his. It does not look right. It's just wrong. But that's my answer, because I'm cheating at my own question. Haha. or Lopunny from Pokemon, because I'm just trying to figure out how to like evolve it, and I don't need any artwork of it, please. Thank you. Anywho, moving on. Bella, please save me.
Made me want to sing a Fit for Rivals song. I'm sorry. We won't get into it.
Bella, did you have any questions for us or for viewers out there?
What is your favorite Easter story? I got nothing, so I can't answer my own question. But what is your favorite Easter story?
Is that for the viewers?
Everybody.
Oh, everybody in the chat? Oh gosh. Favorite Easter story. I got one, but Springy, did you want to go first?
My biggest Easter story is one I keep on being told about, is that when I was very little, and Easter came, because you're little and you're excited about Easter, I got this like plushy bunny. I think he's probably up in this dark corner, this dark pit of my room that no way can even see because of how my lighting works. He's probably up there, or he's in storage or something. I don't know, to be honest with you. And my mom keeps on telling me that I grabbed the bunny and I just yelled, "Thank you, Easter Bunny!"
Aww.
Just as a small springling. Before I had people, but yeah, that was like the adorable thing and best story about Easter that isn't just I got this really cool thing this one time. You know what I mean?
We didn't get a sad Springy story for once. Most of your stories end up in tragedy.
I'll make one up.
No.
Actually, I actually don't have a bad Easter or spring story.
No, it's all good. Let me see. Let me wrap this up with a fun story. So, I don't know if you've all ever seen the Charlie Brown like Easter video or something, but there's like a part where the dog Snoopy, like he like has like an Easter basket and he tosses eggs around like all happy, like doing like a little happy dance and stuff, and everybody's like, it's the Easter bunny, or the Easter beagle or something like that. So one year at my grandparents' house, the kids were like kind of gathered in a corner and stuff, and I was like, what would be fun if I could like reenact that scene. So, and I'm much older than most of them, so I took like a basket full of them and I ran across the lawn and I just started tossing Easter eggs left and right. And I'm just like, hey, look, Easter eggs. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? That's so cool and stuff like that. So I look back at it and I feel a little bit embarrassed since I'm one of the older grandkids, but everybody seemed to enjoy it at that time. So it was nice to kind of just add a bit of fun and spice. So I believe that's it. We're going to go ahead and wrap up. So I just want to say thank you to our tea sippers that joined me today. Always a blast, despite all the technical issues and whatnot. We got it done. We got it done. So we'll see if next year if we want to do another Easter or spring. If we find something a bit different, we shall see what happens. Who knows? But yes, thank you everyone so much for watching. Make sure to follow and support our guests and tea sippers. Follow Cosplay Tea Time on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all the socials. Check out the link down below for cookbook and cookbook information. We're going to get information about that out here soon. And until then, we hope everyone's taking care, staying safe, and keep sipping away. Bye everyone!